In the heart of a dense forest, where the sun barely pierced through the thick canopy, lived a wild dog named Kavi. Kavi was not always wild. He once had a home, a family, but fate had led him to the wilderness, where he had learned to fend for himself. Winter was approaching, and food was becoming scarce. Kavi knew he had to venture farther than ever before to find enough food to survive the cold months ahead. Kavi's sharp ears picked up the rustle of leaves nearby. Stealthily, he approached, only to find a squirrel hastily burying its winter stash. He moved on. Small prey like that wouldn't sustain him for long. By midday, Kavi reached the edge of his known world, the boundary of the forest that bordered on human lands. Kavi tread carefully, using all his wild instincts to stay hidden in the shadows. As he prowled through the underbrush, a scent caught his attention. The scent was so fragrant, it pulled him forward. Following his nose, Kavi found himself at the edge of a clearing where a small farm lay. Chickens pecked at the ground, oblivious to the predator in their midst. Kavi's stomach growled, but he hesitated. As he weighed his hunger against the risk, a noise startled him. Turning, he saw a young girl standing at the back door of the farmhouse, watching him. For a moment, time stood still. Kavi and the girl locked eyes, each assessing the other. Then, as if understanding the danger he was in, Kavi backed away into the forest. Night fell, and Kavi was still without food. He lay down, weary and hungry, under the shelter of a large oak. As he drifted off to sleep, he dreamed of his days as a pup, warm and cared for. The next morning brought an unexpected surprise. Kavi awoke to find a piece of meat lying in front of him. Confused, he looked around but saw no one. Cautiously, he sniffed the offering. It was fresh, with no scent of poison. Hunger overcame suspicion, and he ate heartily. For days, this mysterious offering continued. Each morning, Kavi would find food, waiting for him. He began to regain his strength, and with it, his curiosity grew. Who was leaving food for him, and why? Determined to find out, Kavi stayed awake on the fourth night, hiding near the spot where the food appeared. Just before dawn, he saw a figure approaching. It was the young girl from the farm. She placed the food down gently, then retreated a few steps and sat down, watching. Slowly, he approached the food, never taking his eyes off the girl. She stayed still, a small smile on her lips. From that day on, Kavi and the girl formed an unlikely friendship. Winter came and went, and Kavi survived, thanks to the kindness of a young girl who saw beyond the wildness to the soul beneath. And though he remained a creature of the wild, Kavi carried with him the memory of human kindness, a beacon of light in the dark forest of his world.